Good evening. Welcome to episode 9. Oh, that was a nice little pum to welcome you all in. Oh my God, it's -3. I'm sat in the gym car park waiting to go in and thought I'd finish off today's little YouTube video. So we've had a really good day today. He started it off by meeting Lulu. I had some really early one-to-ones, so we got up really early, had a little run in the field with Juno first thing. And then he met Lulu, who was my client's dog. She is a 6-month-old Shepherd Mallee mix, and they got on like an absolute house on fire. They were about the same size and the same age, so they were a perfect combination to put together, and she's really nice and playful, and he was loving her, so that was all good. He's very hormonal. He wanted to jump her straight away. He is weeing everywhere when he's playing with other female dogs. He is very, very full of himself, but as you can see, he had an awesome time. So that was really good. So they had a nice little play. And then after that, Esther and I took him into the barn and we did a little bit of stuff with some proprioceptive equipment. So by that, I just mean some different surfaces and textures for him to walk on. Things like the tunnel for him to go through, just starting to build his confidence with things in the environment that will help him with his anxiety when he's out and about. So we had a little play with that. We kept him on a long line in the barn because if he wasn't on a long line, he'd probably start doing the zoomies around the barn. And although that's funny to watch and we let him do that sometimes, we wanted to try and keep him focused and on task, doing what he's supposed to be doing. So we were using sausages here and pate to get him to just feed him on the equipment so that he built some confidence with it. I'm not particularly asking him to move over it if he doesn't want to. We're just rewarding him for following the food, rewarding him for stepping on the platforms, and just taking it nice and easy with no pressure.
Ready? Go. Good boy. Wow, ready? Go. Good boy. Seth, look. Here, look. Wow, that's really brave.
So as we're introducing him to the concept of training, we're putting cues on different little things. So one of the first things we taught him is go, which is just a little food throw or a food circuit, whatever you want to call it. But go just basically predicts the food being thrown out in front of him like that so he can chase after it. So it's a nice little exercise to get him motivated and interested in what we're doing. And also it just gets him following food, because as you'll see in a minute, that he finds following food remarkably difficult, and we need him to be able to do that for various other bits of training.
Wow. This one? Yeah. Wow. Come on. Yes, super. Seth, look. Hey. Wow, that was really brave. Ready? Seth.
The last thing we did after the proprioception stuff was a little bit of luring, like you can see above. Luring is a really essential skill for so many things that we need to teach him. So we're just teaching him to follow food. At the moment, he's a little bit apprehensive about coming too close to our hands when we're doing this. So it's just about getting him to learn that following food is fine, and that all is going to happen is he's going to take the food out of our hand, and that's literally it. So that is the end of a really good day. The other thing to note is that when he played with the young dog earlier, he also met her owners and was really quite confident with them, which was great. So I was really happy with that. So all in all, I think a pretty good day. He's coping really well in the cold, in the kennel. He's been nice and warm, and he's not been making a fuss or anything. So we're like pretty much on top of the separation anxiety, so that's great. Yeah, so all in all, a really good day. If you guys know anyone who's looking for a dog like this, so I think long term he's going to make like a dog trainer's dog, or maybe an agility dog. He might even be the kind of dog that you could dabble in bite work with if you wanted to. If you were looking to getting into protection sports, then he might be that dog. Also, if you or any of your dog trainer friends know of anyone who could offer something to him that might be a bit different from what we're doing, like maybe T-Touch or some free work or anything at all that might be enriching for him, that he would enjoy, that would help building his confidence, then we're always really interested to know, because we're trying to offer him as much as we possibly can in terms of opening his eyes to the real world that's around him, because whoever had him before obviously didn't show him that, so let's show him the best that we can find. Okay guys, hope you've enjoyed episode 9. Big double figures next time, episode 10. So have a great night and don't get too cold.